Hey yo, what's up, people? This is Yo Nax. This video is dedicated to those people who call themselves loyal, but have no idea what the word actually means. People in general, in this society particularly, have no real sense of what loyalty actually is or actually means, right? And perfect example is, you know, when you let's go to the social world, like the entertainment, sports entertainment particularly. This this video is in relation to the Ruiz and Joshua about happened in the night, right? I got my money on Joshua. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I've been I ain't gonna call it a fan, but I've always favored Joshua. You know, the dude's character, his fighting skills, all of that stuff, what he's accomplished. You gotta respect that stuff, right? As a boxing fan, Joshua, say Wilder, a couple of these dudes, of course, Mayweather. You know, a couple of these dudes, you know, that I pay attention to every now and then when I have a chance. You know, I pick them. I see them as the top fighters in the, especially in the heavyweight industry, right? Heavyweight boxing industry. So division, to be precise. These cats, they made me want to watch boxing again, like a heavyweight boxing. Before them, before Wilder, Joshua, and all these cats, right? I was paying attention to Mayweather, and that was the only thing. You know, maybe Pacquiao every now and then and stuff like that. But I've been paying attention to boxing for a minute now. My favorite sport. It involves a lot of skill, a lot of conditioning, the stuff that these cats go through. You have to actually respect it, because you're risking your life, you know, when you step in that ring, right? And also, you know, the level of conditioning you have to do, you know, because every now and then I kickbox, right? And I can tell you, you know, when I first start, I mean, until I'm doing this stuff for like about a week, 2 weeks, I really feel it, man. This, you know, it requires a high cardiovascular conditioning system, man. You know, if your stamina is weak, you can't really box long. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna tire out. So to see them go 10, 12, 7, whatever rounds, and even knock each other out, like, you know, especially Wilder, man. Wilder is a different beast, man. You know, I respect all these guys, but particularly this is about Joshua. I got my money on Joshua, you know, versus Ruiz tonight. I'm getting ready to watch the match pretty soon, right? I'm gonna go ahead and get it on the zone. I never really favored this pay-per-view thing, so the zone is actually perfect for me. So I'm gonna be using that. But the point I'm trying to make is this, man. People in loyalty, man. The way they turn into, you know, against Joshua because he lost. Like, if you're gonna ride with somebody, man, you gotta ride with them whether they win or lose, man. You can't just ride with them when they're winning. Look at my cat. This cat is my favorite cat right here. You know, she notices I was in the car, so, you know, she patrolling, man. She patrolling. So the minute you lose, right, people want to turn on you. Hold on, focus. Get the focus back. There we go. The minute you lose, people want to turn on you. Like, you're not. You guys got this fanatic mentality. The people that do that, you guys, this is weird fanatic mentality that, you know, you always got to ride with the winner, and then you claim you love these people. You know, you don't even know them. Like, what you love because they're winning? Is that what it is? You know, you're betting on them, they winning you money. What is it? As soon as they lose, then all of a sudden, you know, they weak, they this, they got, you know, everybody's on Joshua now. He got weak chin and stuff and shit like that. So I've seen this cat just take many punches to the face You know what I'm saying? And you know, the Klitschko fight, all of that. And he's like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So nobody could get an off day, right? This is a heavyweight division, man. Like, you know, cats are over 200 pounds punching each other in the ring, man. You get in the ring at any point and try to do that shit, somebody's gonna get knocked out. Okay, like especially even if you're not at that weight scale, but you know, especially if you up there, man, somebody's gonna get hit hard, man. If you're not conditioned for that shit, if you run out of stamina, if you didn't prepare well, or if you're having an off day, whatever it may be, emotional, you know, your mental strength is not up to par, all of this type of shit, anything can happen, man. So the fact that people jump the bandwagon, I hate that about people, man. Like, you know, if you're gonna be loyal to, you know, to something, man, be true to it, man. You know, that also tells me how people are not they're not really true to themselves either. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really about something, you're gonna stick to it, win or lose or draw. You're gonna stick to it. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the best attributes you actually need to succeed at anything that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? People are just way too flaky, man. That's why I've always had to brush people off, man, because until people learn to become, you know, to gain a certain level of equilibrium within themselves, and I can view that and it's consistent, I can't trust that individual. Because at any point, you know, I've learned that particularly from family. At any point, these people will turn on you. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't even have to be a just cause. They just because for them. You know what I'm saying? And at a moment's notice. Perfect example of things that is going on at a microcosm. In a macrocosm in this society, man. It happens on a small scale and a bigger scale, man. You know, I see it every day, man, and it just tells me the mental state of people. You know, it's got me, you know, this is part of the reason why I shy away from, not shy away, but I just, you know, keep it low key and stay away from social media because people are confused, man. I don't like dealing with confused people. If you're not precise about what you want, you know, if you're not clear about your goals, man, basically, you know, and if you don't know what loyalty truly is, man, you know, I can't expect you to be loyal to anything that you're doing. You know? Even something that may even benefit you, you're not going to be loyal to it. Not truly going to be committed. So it becomes a waste of time at the end of the day to deal with people like that. You know what I'm saying? So you people don't know what loyalty is, man. You know what I'm saying? Joshua lost, and a lot of his fans just basically was like, dropped him. They forgot all the knockouts that he did. They forgot all the fights that he did. You people got short-term memory, short-term memories, man. You guys ain't got no long-term memories. So all of a sudden, one loss, right? One loss equates to him being all these negative things. You know what I'm saying? But you know, all these weaknesses, I think you guys use these things where you basically, you know, you mirror your shit onto, you project your negative attributes onto other people because you forget to check yourself in the mirror, look in the mirror and deal with your own negativity so that you don't have to project your own bullshit onto other people. You know what I'm saying? So in your eyes, people can't make any mistakes. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to be, Joshua is not a superhuman. That dude is like, you know, you gotta be conditioned to be a boxer, man. If I was in the fighting world, that's what I do. So, you know, you gotta condition yourself, man. And even at that, even when you do that, you may have an off day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I still don't know how Mayweather did it. Mayweather is like the most focused fighter I've ever seen in the game, and there are others in different divisions kickboxing and stuff like that I see that are at the top of their game. They never lost. But Mayweather in the boxing world, in his division, he's like he's at that top level. But I say this to say this. I say all that to say this. People are extremely inconsistent and do not know the true meaning of what loyalty is. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to be. They're barely loyal to themselves. You know what I'm saying? You have to. You're riding with people for the wrong reasons. You don't really know what you ride with them for. You know, because they're hot, you ride with them because that's what everybody else is doing. That bandwagon type of, this ride with whatever's hot mentality. Never been into that, so I can't. I can never relate to you people. You know what I'm saying? I just see you like, from afar, and I'm like, yeah, you're one of those. You don't ride for real shit. You don't really ride for people and accept that they might lose at something. They might lose a fight. They something might go wrong, man. Nobody's perfect. But you turn on them the minute you get a chance. You got that Judas mentality. That shit makes you people untrustworthy. You guys need to check yourselves, man. Anyways, whether win, lose, or draw, I got my money on Joshua tonight. And I know it's going to be a different fight, man. It's going to be a different type of fight. I think, the whole time he was preparing for Miller, and then all of a sudden a new fighter slips in. Within like, 6 weeks? And 5 weeks? That's not a long time to readjust for another fighter. Nobody takes that into account. So, you got 6 months preparing for one fighter, right? And then all of a sudden, within the last 5 weeks of the event, another fighter slips in with a different style and a different, Meanwhile, you were building up for that particular fighter. That previous fighter that was on your mindset. That shit could be a pothole in your game, man. That shit could throw everything off. You know what I'm saying? So, shit happens. But when you lose, you go back to your game plan. If you lose, you go back to your game plan. What determines character is this. It's not the fact that you lose. I mean, if you're constantly losing, then that's not a sport for you, right? If I'm a boxer and I constantly get my ass knocked out, I don't need to be boxing. I need to find another trade. If I have if I'm constantly winning, I'm consistently winning, and then I have and some shit happens during my preparation for this particular fight. I'm supposed to face one opponent, then all of a sudden 5 weeks I'm facing a totally different opponent. There's room for a lot of shit to go wrong. There's gonna be room for a lot of shit to go wrong. So that's precisely what happened that night. You know what I'm saying? So I'm building up for this particular character that I know fights a certain way, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, some dude with real fast hands come in. And very unassuming, you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably would have thought that, it's gonna be an easy fight too. If I didn't check out the dude's resume. Maybe Joshua didn't do that. I don't know. Shit happens, but just because Joshua lost, you people should not just trade him in, man. You shouldn't trade him in like that. You shouldn't just. You guys got this mentality where you throw the damn baby with the bathwater, man. You forgot the baby wasn't there. What the hell is wrong with y'all people, man? You guys are weird. Y'all some weird fanatic. That fanatic shit you got going on. It's off, man. You gotta fall back and put yourself in people's shoes, and to gauge a better understanding of what exactly is going on, man, from a different perspective. Everything is not about you. It's because your fighter loses, and you guys are way too emotional about this fighting shit. I was shocked that Joshua lost, last June or whatever, right? But it doesn't mean that I was all emotional, you know what I'm saying? You know, that particular day when he lost, right? I was actually looking forward to seeing the fight because I had missed it at the point. I ended up at the point of the fight, but I ended up seeing it a couple hours later. And that shit was shocking, and I had already had something else go wrong that particular day. So it was that shit wasn't just an off day for Joshua. That shit was an off day for me too. You feel me? So, you know, and when I saw the fight, that's the shit that made me that's what made me disappointed. That's what got me disappointed. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, man, I was really hoping for a win tonight, but Ruiz got some fast hands, man. I didn't see that shit coming. You know what I'm saying? Nobody saw that shit coming, all right? There's some shit that you can't predict, man. We're not psychic. Goddamn. However, the dude knows what he's got to deal with now. He knows that he's dealing with a fighter that got fast hands. A little bit faster than he is. Yeah, he was all bulky coming in and shit. Now he slimmed down. Now he brought different guys coming in. You know, he got different guys coming in. He was fighting a little too short. And he's tall. Like, that shit didn't make no sense, right? So now he you know, I say this: if Joshua loses tonight, maybe they, you know, they say everybody got a boogeyman and shit, right? Maybe that's Joshua's boogeyman. I don't know, but I don't think he's gonna lose, man. I mean, I might be wrong, but I got my money on him, and I can't guarantee anything. All right, it's fucking heavyweight boxing, okay? Take a chill pill, enjoy the motherfucking bout, and let's hope that your favorite fighter wins. Yeah, I mean, either way, it's a win-win situation, man. These cats are getting paid way more than we get paid. Why the hell you sitting here getting so fucking emotional? Shit, man, you know, shit. I get knocked out for $1 million. I never been in that zone. I don't know what that shit feels like, but I'll probably, you know, allow that shit. It's $1 million fucking dollars, okay? It'll add a lot of shit to my portfolio, okay? So, you know, it's just gonna make my retirement, my retirement portfolio look better. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm just saying, at the end of the day, these guys are getting paid bigger money, man. There's no need to sit there and not only turn on him, throw the water out with the bath water with the baby in it, right? And then turn on somebody that you supposedly were loyal to and you were riding with. You guys ain't got no loyalty. You don't know what loyalty is. Check yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. See how flaky you are. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no substance, no character, no true character about yourself. You know, I'm gonna ride with who I'm gonna ride with, whether they win, lose, or draw. That's the guy that I pick. That's the guy based on certain characteristics, fighting skills, consistency, things like that. I mean, proven record. The guy got a proven record. Goddammit. I mean, what more do? I wouldn't step in the fucking ring with Joshua. You cats talk like you would. That dude will knock your fucking ass out. So why you act like this shit is easy? That's the shit I don't understand about people, man. Stop being flaky, man. Check your fucking self, man. You're gonna ride with Joshua, ride with the dude. You're not gonna ride with him, don't ride with him. Ride with Ruiz or stay neutral. Shit, like, for the longest, I watch a fight and I just stay neutral. I gauge who's gonna win based on skills, speed, you know what I'm saying? The ability to fucking, just watching their mistakes and things like that. You're not supposed to. It's a strategic game. You're not supposed to get so emotional about it. Let the fighters get emotional about that shit, because they're the ones who have to sit there and get punched in the face. That's some shit you need to be emotional about. Don't get emotional and turn on people. That's fucking stupid. It's retarded. Damn. That's 20 minutes. I gotta go, bitches. Alright? Yo, Nats, man. Holla at your boy. Got my money on Joshua, man. Joshua, don't disappoint, baby. Peace. You flaky ass people. Learn some loyalty, man.